So far, for university, four of them. Columbia also will complete the remaining stage. Yeah, good evening to everyone. Sharing my screen. Yeah, Lokesh, you asked me more questions. I'm happy to give, but in this calculus PDF itself, there are many questions. So if you have completed, then I thought of sharing. Even today, I'll discuss, even as I said in the last class. So there are many questions related to what we have discussed in the last class: concavity, increasing, decreasing, points of inflection. So there are so many questions. What I'll do right now is I'll explain you the relationship between F dash and F double dash, or how to draw F dash from F double dash. Then every concept in this from here till next, all these questions you should be able to do. So first, for next few minutes, I'll discuss the how to draw the graph of F dash and F double dash and relation between them. So first keep heading as such. Then we'll start doing these questions. If we can do all these questions and free response questions, Pakka, you'll get very good scores. Very, very good scores. I'm sharing my screen. So yeah, I'm writing on my screen. So last class we have discussed the applications of the first derivative. So in today's class, we'll continue those questions. But before that, I wanted to give relationship between F dash and F double dash, or how to draw F dash from F or F double dash. So F dash and F double dash. Now, we said, right, if I know F of X, if I know F double dash, F dash X, what is F dash X? Sorry, what is F dash X? F dash X is derivative, means it says rate of change of F of X, instantaneous rate of change of F of X. If it is greater than 0, function is increasing, less than 0, function is decreasing. So if it is equal to 0, the point can become a critical point. So this all we have discussed, right? Now, suppose if I have a graph like F of X, this is the graph of F of X. Listen to me carefully. For the same graph, I'll tell you how to draw F dash X and how to draw F double dash X. If I want to draw F dash X for this graph, clearly I can see slope is negative till here. You can see slope is negative till here. Slope is 0 here. Slope is positive, slope is positive, slope is 0. So the function is increasing. It is becoming 0. Again, the slope is negative here. So for the same graph, if you want to draw F dash X, here it should be negative. Suppose if this is F of X, if you are drawing F dash X graph for the same curve, here the curve is decreasing, so it should be negative here. It becomes 0 here. So 0. Again, it is becoming 0 here. So increasing and decreasing. So the graph will be increasing and decreasing. Again, it is decreasing. So negative here. So the graph would be like inverted U for this if you try to draw F dash X graph. If you want to draw F double dash X graph from this, again F dash X is increasing till here it is positive and it is 0. So it will be like this. Here again it is decreasing. Again it is decreasing. So from 0 to negative. So you get a curve like this. You get a curve like this for f double dash x. Try to understand. Spend 1 or 2 minutes on this and try to understand how I have drawn f dash x graph and f double dash x graph from f of x. If you have doubt, please unmute right now and ask me. But calculus is most important. You have a lot of applications. Please go through it for a minute. And last class, you need to remember everything. Points of inflection, concave up, concave down, increasing, decreasing, critical points, local minima, relative minima, local maxima, relative maxima, global minima, global maxima. All these you should have clear in your mind, clarity in your mind. And when you are drawing the graphs, first always mark the point where it becomes zero. Clearly, the graph becomes zero here. It becomes zero here. Then plus see where the graph is positive. Graph should be positive here because the function is increasing. So increasing 0 to 0. So graph should be positive. So zeros becomes generally the points where f dash x is 0. If you can mention those, it becomes very easy. I'll show you the live example and I'll try to draw. But please see what I've explained here. Now I'll take a live example, actual question that have come in the exam and we'll solve it. Suppose you want to draw f double dash x directly from this. From f of x, you need to draw f double dash x. How to draw f double dash x? Concave up. We discussed f double dash x is positive. That is the reason you see this is the graph of f double dash x. First I have drawn f dash x from. So math is so interesting and logical subject. You don't make any mistakes, whichever the method you make. I have drawn f double dash x from f dash x, but still I got the same graph because the function is concave up till here. So we got f dash x 0 here and concave down. So it is negative. See, if you want to draw f double dash x directly from f of x, see the functions where f double is concave up and concave down. Concave up, f double dash x is positive. Concave down, f double dash x is negative. If you want to draw f dash x, see where it is increasing, positive sign, where it is decreasing, negative sign, decreasing, negative sign, increasing, positive sign, and see where you have critical points. Okay? You can draw f double dash x from f dash x. You can also draw f double dash x directly from f of x. If you want to draw f double dash x from f dash x, you need to see where f dash x is increasing and where f dash x is decreasing. If you want to draw f double dash x from f of x, you need to see where function is concave up and concave down. Have 100% clarity the way I'm speaking with you right now. That clarity should be there. Okay, Lokesh, do you understand or you want me to repeat?
Understood, sir.
Understood. Very good. I'll give you a lot of questions because now these itself many questions. First, I want you to complete this. So I have many questions. I'll share with you. Sushant, do you understand or have any doubts in what I'm explaining it here on the board?
So no doubt, sir. Understood.
No doubts. Very good. Ramcharan, do you have any doubts or you understood what I'm explaining
No
here?
doubts.
No doubts. Okay. Perfect. Now, let me see actual questions that have come in the exam, but you need to remember the way I'm telling you. So from f dash x, if you want to f double dash x, see where f dash x is increasing and f dash x is decreasing. From f of x, if you want to draw f double dash x, see where f of x is concave up and where f of x is concave down. From f dash x, if you want to from f of x, if I want to do f dash x, again same thing, where f of x is increasing, where f of x is decreasing, where if it has horizontal tangents. So with all these, I'll open these actual questions that have come. I think already I opened it, is somewhere it is here. Yeah. Now we will see there will be a lot of applications for f dash and f double dash x. We need to patiently think of. First, you please see this. They gave a graph of f. They are asking which of the following statements are true at one. Think Aram, say slowly. A beautiful question to help you to understand how much we can apply our concept and subject. You can see question number 17 on the board. Please see question number 17.
The diagram is not visible.
You open your calculus book. No, did I send you this calculus book to you?
No, sir.
Okay. Now you see It's visible. I'll send you after the class. You please remind me once. Yeah. You can also remember one thing: if the f of x has maximum or minimum, f dash x should be zero because that should become a critical point. So if your function is changing from concave up to concave down, that point is said to be point of inflection, means f double dash x is zero. If your f of x has maximum or minimum, f dash x will be zero at that point. Yeah, please check what can be the answer. They gave this is the graph of f of x. They're telling this is the graph of f of x. If this is the graph of f of x, what is the relationship between f of 1, f dash 1 and f double dash 1? You'll enjoy the subject if you understand the basic and try to answer this question. F of 1 is 0, it is straightforward, so I told you. Now we need to understand f dash 1. What happens to f dash 1? What happens to f double dash 1? What happens to f double dash 1? Please tell me. What happens to f double dash 1? It is concave down. So f double dash 1 should be less than 0. It is increasing function. So f dash 1 should be greater than 0. F dash 1 is positive, f of 1 is 0, f double dash 1 is negative. F double dash 1 is minimum value, then f of 1 less than f dash 1. See how much clarity, clear, simple. But 99% students cannot answer this. They think something else. So just think the way I'm explaining it to you. Concave up, concave down, f double dash x. Increasing, decreasing, f dash x. So that is called application. So people know, but to apply the subject is most important. That is why AP calculus is, to be frank, they consider AP calculus is difficult. Why? Because we need to apply a lot of logic, but to be frank, it is very easier. Please see there. It is concave down. So f double dash 1 is negative. It is increasing. Slope is positive. So f dash 1 is greater than 0. But when I look into the function f of 1 equal to 0, so clearly I can say f double dash 1 is less than f of 1 less than f dash 1. That should be answer. If you have any doubt, please ask me. If not, I'll make you do many more questions. You will understand the concept in next few minutes. Can I move on?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. I'm moving on. Now, y is a function of x such that f dash x is greater than 0 and f double dash x is less than 0. Which of the following could be f of x? Please think logical and tell me. It is so now you're getting a real opportunity to apply subject. In regular board exams, only formulas. Here, only application of subject. So they gave some graphs. Which of the following should be f so that f dash x is greater than 0 and f double dash x is less than 0?
Sir, B
Sir, B.
answer.
What Lokesh? Please repeat. Answer is
Sir, B, sir.
D for Delhi.
B.
Yeah.
B, sir. B for Bombay.
Lokesh is Bangalore. Ram Charan and Sushant.
Sir, B.
Ram Charan, Sushant says Bangalore, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ram Charan. It is same as the previous question. That is the reason I'm asking you this question. So I want f double dash x less than 0. F double dash x less than 0 means f of x should be concave down. This is the only
Concave
function
down.
where it is concave down. This is also concave down. Concave up and down, up and down. So only these two functions. But f dash x is positive means function should be increasing. This function is decreasing, negative slope. The only function where f dash x is positive and f double dash x is less than 0 is B for Bangalore. See if you know concept, how easy to attempt the questions. Is it easy?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Hmm. Now f dash x is given. They're asking which of the following could be f. Think logical and give me your answer. Now they gave graph of f dash x and they're asking which of the following can be f of x.
Sir, Bangalore.
So Sushant is Bangalore.
Sir, wait for one.
Yeah. Please give your answer. Even Sushant, you check your answer. Mostly you can also be wrong. Please be careful. You can do the same question in 2 to 3 ways. But first you tell me answer, then I'll tell you the way to solve this.
Sir, A, sir.
So Lokesh says A. Ramcharan, you give me your answer, please. Then I'll give my logic.
Sir, can I say why?
Yeah. 1 second, Lokesh. I'll ask you. Ramcharan, please give me your answer. Be good at calculus. It will help you immensely in your JEE Mains and advanced calculus. You can answer most of the questions with at most ease, even advanced questions.
Sir, B, sir. Sir, it's
Delhi. Lokesh, your answer is Delhi,
sir,
right?
it's sir, Bombay.
Bombay. Okay. Sushant also said Bombay. Lokesh said Bombay.
So
Ramcharan,
B only, sir.
you said Delhi, right?
Sir, B, sir, Bombay.
Bombay. Bangalore, Bombay. Okay. Very good. Now, Lokesh, tell me your logic why it should be Bangalore.
Sir, from infinity to -1, f dash is greater than 0.
So
So
from
it will
my
be,
in minus infinity to -1, f dash x is positive. Okay.
yes, sir. So
uh.
therefore, it should, f of x should be, slope should be greater than 0.
So it should be increasing function. Or slope should be
Yes,
greater
sir.
than 0. Very good.
And
So very
then
good.
from -1 to,
Yeah. So whenever you get right, first -1 f dash x is 0. So at -1 and 1, I should have horizontal tangents. -1 and 1, I should have horizontal tangents. No horizontal, no horizontal, no horizontal. So three options immediately eliminated by simple logic that f dash x is not equal to 0 at that particular points. Now look for now come to these two options. So f dash x is negative. Function should be decreasing, but function is increasing. Decreasing. One shot you'll give correct answer. 99% of your IIT friends cannot answer this because they don't study the way it should be studied. See how easily we are giving. Those basics. Again, repeat. Increasing, decreasing, concave up, concave down, critical points, points of inflection, maxima, minima, absolute maxima, absolute minima. Have all that in mind in clarity, you'll enjoy the subject. Now, these points of inflection will come back later. Yeah. Please see question number 20th. They gave f of x. How many points of inflection does the graph have in this? They're asking points of inflection. Points of inflection is the points where the curve changes from concave up to concave down. Or f double dash x is 0 or f double dash x is undefined. All these are actual questions. So you'll get similar questions in exam. Similar questions.
sir, 3, sir.
Sushant, you gave me answer, huh? Lokesha.
Sir, Lokesh, sir.
Lokesh said 3. Sushant,
Three, sir.
see, point of inflection means concave up to concave down. The point where the graph is changing from
3,
concave
sir,
up to.
3.
Okay. So concave up to concave down. Concave down to concave up. 1, 2. Now the function is concave up again to concave down. 1, 2, 3. So if you understand subject, it looks like you're doing a plus b plus c. If not, it looks like something weird functions. Okay, it is not related now, it is long back function, but right now you are so knowledgeable and so confident while giving the questions. Please give the questions, please give me answer for this.
which one, sir?
Tired or what?
Sir, which one, sir?
After this, you'll stop Colombia. You'll be at Homo column. This one, 81st, question number 81.
Sir, one option.
One only, yeah? Be careful, be
One
careful.
and three, sir. D option.
1 and 3, D option.
Sir, D.
D option. So if you're good at graphs, right? All calculus is in your hands. I'm good at graphs. So F is continuous. I can draw this graph without lifting the pen. Basic language. It is not differentiable. The left hand derivative is for negative and the right hand derivative is positive. So the derivative does not exist at x is equal to 0. Definitely, this is the absolute minimum of all the entire function, whether it goes to plus infinity or minus infinity. So definitely 1 and 3 should be your answer. Please redo all the questions. All the questions. Now, please see question number 8. Question number 8. They gave graph of f of x and they gave graph of f double dash of. They gave graph of f of x and they're asking which of the following should be true. One is f dash x, another is f double dash x.
Sir, two.
So B less
B
than
option.
B less than x less than C. Bangalore
Yes.
is Lokesh answer. Sushant and Ramcharan, you also give me your answer. By next class, 1 second, again I'll come back. Till page number, these pages I'm referring 58, those pages. Till page number 64. All questions should be done in detail, neatly. If you can do all this, you'll become perfect in this f dash, inflection point of everything that I'm expecting you to do. Only few questions you might need integration, very few. The two parts you can leave, but 99% of them you can solve happily. Ratio between calculator active. So these requires calculator, but you can use now Desmos calculator, and we'll see. Right now we can use Desmos calculator. We'll do calculator active questions also right now. Now I'll come back to this question which I am asking you to solve. Yeah, this one.
Sir, B.
So all saying B, now we'll see. They're asking where f dash x and means common. Both should satisfy. Means f dash x increasing and concave down. Increasing and concave down. This region, it is increasing, sorry, concave up. Increasing and concave down. This region, it is concave up. So neglect concave down is these two regions. Increasing and concave down, only this region. This is decreasing and concave down. So increasing and concave down is B to C. This is decreasing and concave down, so not value. So B to C, definitely 2 should be your answer. Very good. Yeah, this one. Which of the following pairs of graphs could represent the graph of the function, the graph of its derivative? Which of the following could represent graph of the function, graph of its derivative?
C, sir.
Okay, we'll just see once.
Sir, C.
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 C. Why first one is wrong? Why first option is wrong? Why first option is wrong?
So because f dash of x is
Hmm. Hmm.
because
Oh,
both the graphs are touching at the same point. In f it should be maximum or minimum at that point.
F it should be maximum or minimum. What is that? Please tell me once again.
So in the level.
So when F is maximum, F dash X is not 0. Ah.
I mean, if the f dash of x is 0, so f should be the maximum or minimum, right, sir?
Correct. Very good.
So it is.
So if you see the second graph, F dash X is 0 here, which says F of X is minimum. What is the problem with this, Sushant? F of X is minimum only, right? What is the problem with that?
Yes.
So answer for this question is 1 and 3. The function is increasing. So F dash X is positive. It is increasing more. F dash X should be positive. If you think this as this extending both ways, we can't say this is absolute minimum. Even if you think absolute minimum, F dash X is also having absolute minimum here. So one is representing almost the qualities that is required for derivative of F. Definitely this is nonsense because this should be 0 here, but some value. This is 0 here, yes. This is increasing, positive and decreasing. So 1 and 3 both are correct. Remaining are wrong answers. 1 and 3 should be correct. So D for Delhi should be answer. Okay. Yeah. Please see 43rd question. Let F be a function continuous in the closed interval minus 2 to 3 such that F dash 0 does not exist, derivative does not exist. F dash of 2 equal to 0 and F dash, for all x, which of the following could be the graph of F? So they give some conditions. They're asking which of the following could be the graph of F.
Sir, C, sir.
So C should be answer according to Lokesh. Sushant and Ramcharan, you tell me your answer. F dash 0 does not exist. If F dash 0 does not exist, how can be C can be answer, Lokesh? Clearly F dash of 0 exists. It is a clearly increasing function. C can never be answer.
D, sir. D.
Whatever it is, we should not give wrong answer. If you are my student, you should do everything correct. Everything we know slowly, step by step. F dash 0 does not exist. F dash 0 exists. Process of elimination is best method. Exists. F dash 0 does not exist. Does not exist. Does not exist. A, B, D, E can be answered. C can never be answered. F dash 2 equal to 0. F dash of 2 equal to 0 can be, can be. This is not helping me. F double dash x less than 0 for all x except 0. So function should be completely concave down, concave up, concave up, concave down, concave down. So again, you can see there is an ambiguity between D and D. So continuous in the closed interval minus 2 comma 3. Clearly the function is not continuous. So wrong. The only option which is satisfying all condition is E for elephant. Please see, check. Any doubts, please let me know. You should be very, 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 very careful. And you should think the way how I am thinking while solving. Understand? Any doubts? Understood, right? Shall I move on?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, yeah, they gave something. The graph of efficiency, which of the following could be the derivative of f? Pakka 100% question on f dash, f double dash. 100%. And one 9 marks problem also will come. Yeah, give answer. Be faster.
So first option.
Okay. Sushant says first option. Ramcharan and Lokesh, you also give your answer. Then only I explain or I'll ask your logic. They're asking only f dash x.
Sir, D, sir.
Lokesh says Delhi. Sushant says Agra. Ramcharan, you also give me answer and everyone think once and tell me proper perfect answer. If you say answer, it should be 100%. We'll have 2 minutes per question. You can take up to 2 minutes per question. 1.2 marks is each multiple choice. 108 marks is for your AP calculus exam. Our target is to get at least 80 to 90. If you can get 90 and above, pakka you'll get 5 out of 5 because
Sir, A, sir.
So once explains.
I'll
Sir,
explain.
A option.
Sushant, please tell me your logic. How did you do this?
So the slope is negative. I mean the positive first before the y-axis. I mean the left of y-axis.
So this here is function is decreasing. So slope should be negative.
Sir, we can do it by concave up, concave down.
F dash x will not give anything concave up, concave down. No.
Sir,
This is F
from
dash x graph. No. Only F double dash x. Where concave up or concave. F dash x only increasing and decreasing.
Sir means if it's greater than 0, then we can say f dash of x is increasing.
If F dash x of is greater than 0, F double dash x is also positive. Yes. If it is greater than 0, it is positive. But here no need to do all this. So here f dash x is 0, critical point, yes. Here it should be critical point, no critical point. That is f dash x should be 0, derivative should be 0. Only for which functions? Only two functions. Here it is increasing, so positive, decreasing, negative, but reverse. Increasing negative, decreasing positive, meaningless. The only option which is coming as A for Agra. So simple, straightforward. Happy, simple, straightforward answer. Be careful and give me perfect answer. Ramcharan, do you understand the previous one?
Yes, sir.
Please sit down after the class. Solve every day 2 hours efforts you need to put up to page number, whatever I told you, right? Which page number? I forgot. 68, I think. Till that page 64 or 65. Till that every question should be solved in detail. For these questions, again, I'm coming back there. Just 1 second. For these questions, the solutions are there. Don't see the solutions unless until required. Till page number 77. The solutions for each and every question that they had given for free response questions so that you can check your answers. Work sincerely, put 6 hours, it will take maximum to do all these questions because 15 minutes per question. You have how many questions? Hardly you have 20, 25 questions. So 5 to 6 hours it will take. If you put 6 hours, you'll become perfect here. Very perfect. You can do any question that comes in exam. Yeah, please do this question. They gave a function f and has vertical tangent at 2 and horizontal tangent at 1 and 3 for what values of x f is not differentiable. Direct question. You should answer in seconds. No ambiguity here.
Sir, 0, 1, 3.
0, 1, 3 is one answer. Others, whatever you feel, you give your answer. Don't get influenced by others' answers. Yes, Sushant, what is the answer? Ramcharan, what is the answer?
Sir, I think first option only 0.
Only 0 is Ramcharan, Sushant thinks. Ramcharan, what is your answer?
B, sir.
B. So answer is B. B for Bangalore should be answer. So the function does not have derivative at vertical tangents. So at 2, the point has a vertical tangent. So at 2, definitely we cannot find the derivative. So 2 should be answer. Cancel all the options that don't have 2. So only A and B are left. So at 1 and 3, clearly the function is differentiable and it have a horizontal tangent. Only at sharp cups. This is not a sharp cup. So happily it is a horizontal tangent here and there. So at 2, if I see other option. At 2, the function is not differentiable because it has a vertical tangent, and at 0, the function is discontinuous. It has clearly a hole here. So since the function is discontinuous at x is equal to 0, I cannot differentiate 0 and 2 only. So B for Bangalore should be answer. Please, basic conceptual questions, we should not make mistakes. I think the same question. We have done some similar question. I think we did same question. Or see what should be answer for this 16th one.
Sir, you already gave this question.
Yeah. Tell me answer. They repeated. I understand. I think it came 2 times. In exams also it came 2 times.
B.
Sir, B.
So f double dash is less than 0. Only concave down. Only concave down options are B and C. Yeah, only B and C. And f dash x is positive, so function should be increasing. So answer only B should be answer. Now please see 19th one. 19th one will test your basic knowledge. Mostly I don't know if you can give me these questions or not. But please see, if it will test your basic knowledge. Which are the following statements about F is true? It has lot of thinking, so you need to think carefully and give me answer. Don't simply give me answer. Please think and give me answer. Then I'll tell you logical answer for each and every option here. Think and give me answer. You can take 2.5 minutes. Actual time per question exists. So think and give an answer.
Where it's multiple. So then I'll let BD. Don't know about A option.
No, only one option is correct here. Only one option is correct. Remaining all wrong. You can prove that.
E option, sir. E.
Who said E? Lokesha?
Yes, sir.
But we should have clear clarity why other options are wrong. 100% clarity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have it.
Okay. Very good.
Sir, by graph, we can say it now, sir.
What should be answered first?
E option.
Yeah, Lokesh, okay. Ramcharan, you here, Sushant? You said answer, huh?
Sir, last option, I think.
Last option, you think, Ramcharan? Okay.
Sir, explain, sir.
Okay. So, why particular option is correct is more important than why a particular option is wrong. F of x is odd function. Odd function means f of minus x should be minus f of x. If I take f of x as x cube minus x cube, if I take f of x is minus x cube is equal to minus x is not valid because f of x has two values, so it cannot be odd function. F is discontinuous at x is equal to 0. So clearly limit x tends to 0 minus is equal to limit x tends to 0 plus is equal to f of 0. F of 0 is 0. Limit x tends to 0 plus. What is limit x tends to 0 plus in the given function? What is limit x tends to 0 plus?
X. X equal to 0.
So limit x tends to 0 plus is x. So 0. Limit x to 0 minus x cube, which is also 0. Both the limits are 0. So limit is 0 and is equal to f of 0. The function is clearly continuous. It is not discontinuous at x is equal to 0. So B for Bangalore is wrong answer. F has a relative maxima. X cube will be like this. X. So it is increasing. So we can't say absolute maximum. It will have absolute maximum at minus infinity. It does not have absolute maxima at this point because both the functions are increasing. I can't say this will have absolute maximum at this point. This is the graph of C. F dash 0 is equal to 0. Limit x. F dash of 0 minus left hand derivative is
Not differential.
3x square 0. Right hand derivative is 1. Left hand derivative is not equal to right hand derivative, so the function is not differentiable, or it has a sharp cusp or curve, so it is not differentiable. F dash x is greater than 0, so this is 3x square, which is always greater than 0, except for x not equal to 0, and f dash x is equal to 1, so which is always positive. So only at 0 this becomes 0, rest of all it is positive and it is positive. So f dash x is always positive because derivative of x is 1, derivative of 3x square is positive except it's 0, but he neglected that x not equal to 0 condition. So 3x square is always positive, 1 is also always positive. So the derivative of the given function should be 100% always positive. You should have such clarity. The moment you have clarity, you are the winner. Yeah, please see they had given a function now simple. These questions have become very simple for us. So they gave f dash x, they're asking which of the following could be the graph of f. I think same question they're asking in different way.
Sir, Delhi.
Delhi should be answered. So clearly f dash x is 0 at 0. So see where f dash x is 0, 0, 0, 0 at all points it is 0. Now function is increasing. sorry, f dash x is increasing. So this is a graph of f dash x, sorry. They gave graph of f dash x and they're asking f of x graph here. Sorry, sir. F dash x is 0 at minus 2 at 2 and means f of x should have horizontal tangents at minus 2 and 2. No, 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 yes, and yes. F dash x is positive from minus 2 to 2. Minus 2 to 2, f dash x should be increasing, function increasing, and negative for less than this. So decreasing and decreasing. So everything is satisfied in E. E for elephant should be answered. Please go through this option once again. Any doubts, you let me know. If not, I'll try to answer this question.
Sir, f dash of x is negative from minus.
So f dash x is negative for less than minus 2. So the for less than minus 2, the function should be decreasing. So for less than minus 2, clearly the function is decreasing.
Ah, yes, sir. Okay. Sorry, sir.
And at minus 2 to 2, function should have horizontal. It has minus 2 to 2, it is a positive function. So increasing, greater than 2, negative, so decreasing. All are being satisfied. So for 97th answer is E for elephant should be answer. Okay, can I move on?
Yes.
Yeah, please see question number 76. Which of the following statements about f is false? Easy question. Dead easy question.
Yes, sir.
Definitely at A. By looking nothing, f of x limit
Yes,
should
sir.
be equal to f of x. Clearly, f of x as a whole and its value is somewhere else. Limit extends to A, f of x is not equal to f of A. So answer is function is continuous at x is equal to A is wrong answer. So A should be answer. That is a false statement. But understand why other options are correct. That is most important because this is not our final exam paper. So while we are going to the final exam, we need to have clarity on why other options are wrong. Then only we'll get 5 out of 5. F has a relative maxima at x is equal to A. Function is only not continuous. So speaking about relative maxima minima does not make sense there. X is equal to A is in the domain of F. Is it is in the domain of F? It is in the domain. Only at that point we have something else value. Limit extends to A plus is equal to S. The function have limit, but the function is not continuous. But clearly the function have limit. So D is correct. Limit extends to A. Since D is correct, definitely E is correct. The moment you have this clarity, right, when you are solving questions, it will help you to do questions better way. Okay? Understand?
For B option, it doesn't matter if it's continuous.
Amma?
Sir, for B option, it doesn't matter if it's continuous.
It does not matter. It does not matter. 100%. It does not matter. This can be the relative maxima or minima also. Continuous or does not continuous also does not matter. The function can have relative maxima or minima. But we generally say relative maxima when f dash x is 0 or even f dash x does not exist also. So no problem. Yes. What he said is also correct. He asked me relative maxima and I don't know whether the function have relative maxima or minima at this interval. I cannot guarantee that. And if you see in this interval only this is the relative maxima. This is the maximum point in this interval, particular interval. So I can say true. D and E are both are same. X is equal to A in the domain.
Yes.
Yeah. Please see question number 79. We'll do at least 2-3 more questions. Understand and do the.
So D, sir, and G.
So for 79, answer is Delhi, it seems. You both also please give me answer, please. They gave f dash, g dash, and h dash, not f g h. Which of the following functions have relative maxima relative on the open interval a to b?
Sir, I think only F only A option.
Yeah, think and tell me. Lokesh, we are not in hurry. We have 2 minutes. Utilize the 2 minutes of time per question. Which of the following functions have relative maxima on the given interval? So relative maxima.
Sir,
I
F
told.
only, sir. Sir, F only.
So please think first derivative test what I told you for relative maxima. So it should have a critical point, means f dash x should be 0 or f dash x does not exist. First condition. Then to the left, f dash x should be negative, and to the right, to the left, f dash x should be positive, and to the right, f dash x should be negative. Then I
Yes,
said
sir.
relative maxima. Correct, right?
A option.
A options.
Options.
A option.
So now you see between A to B. F dash x. F dash x is 0, f dash x is 0, f dash x is 0. To the left, negative, to the right, positive. So it has a relative maxima here. A to B, f dash x is 0 at only, f dash x is 0 at only one point. To the left, it is negative, and to the right, it is positive. It does not have any zeros, or f dash x does not, is not defined. So speaking about it does not make sense. F and G only. D for Delhi should be your answer. Please see. You have doubts, please ask me, I'll tell you.
Sir, no doubt.
No doubts, right? So for first derivative test, local relative maximum minimum, I told you two methods. One is second derivative test, other is first derivative test. So first derivative test is f dash x
Sir,
critical point.
G.
What, Lokesh? Your voice is breaking up. Please tell me once again.
Sir, G does not have an
G does not have an. Please tell me.
Sir, from it's a constant function.
Which is a constant function? This is a
Like from
derivative.
that certain interval.
G dash x. So it is increasing function.
Sir,
It is an increasing.
it's constant. Then
This is f dash x function. This is a derivative function. Derivative is 0 at 0. To the left of 0, derivative is negative.
whatever.
Voice is completely breaking, Lokesh. Just come out once. These are derivative functions. This is f dash x, g dash x, h dash of x. Derivative functions. Now please tell me what you are saying again.
Sir, means like
If you see relative maxima from f dash x should be 0 at those critical point. To the left, it should be negative. To the left of this, f dash x is negative, and to the right, f dash x is positive, and f dash x is 0 at that particular point. It's same as this, just shifted. From here to here, it is shifted. That's it. So at here, we definitely have relative maximum. Here also, we have relative maximum. Same function, just shifted right and left. These are f dash x functions. So f dash x, we are seeing where it is becoming positive and negative. So yeah. Now you please see the sixth one. Last question for the day. No mistakes. Take your time and give me perfect answer. Simple. I think this should be simple.
sir, C, sir.
See. So C is one answer. They gave f of x, they're asking f dash x, you need to be active and
Sir,
phenomenal.
E, sir, E, not C. E.
Yeah. So 0 at 2 points, it should be 0 here, 0, no, no, yes, no, yes, and yes. And increasing till this 0 means it should be positive, decreasing from this 0 negative, and increasing. So E is the answer. E is the one which is more apt of all the options. You should be answer. E for elephant. E for elephant should be your perfect answer. So we'll do one calculator active question also. You can do, I'll tell you how to do. Suppose they gave this graph, everyone type Desmos calculator. I'll make you do Desmos calculator. Please open this. Whenever you have calculator, you need to use Desmos calculator. Most of you have taken your SAT exams. Who have taken SAT, they'll have idea. So you need to copy the same function. Y is equal to x cube y is equal to x cube plus 6x square plus 7x minus 2 cos x. So this is the graph. If you see the graph, this is the graph. The moment you draw the graph, what is there is asking changes concavity. Concave up, concave down till here, concave up till here. So it is changing concavity here at this minus 2, it is changing concavity. So they gave so many options. So minus 2.33 looks most correct option. Where is minus 2.23? Drag it, drag it, drag it, drag it. Minus 2.33 is here. Yes. Somewhere here. Yes. I can tell this is the point. If you see other options, minus 1.58, minus 1.58 is somewhere here. No. Minus 1.58. So minus 1.58 is function is close to 0. F dash x is 0. It is not that this is the graph of f of x. They're asking where the function is changing from concave down to concave up. So clearly, if you see it is changing, one point is it is changing till here, it is concave down. Again, it is concave up. Concave up. Only one point is there. It is somewhere here, not here. Next, if I see other options, minus 1.63, minus 1.89. They're all same. Let me see minus 1.89. It is minus 1.89. So minus 1.89 or 2.33. I'll go with minus 1.89 because till here the function is concave down. Till here, from here the function is concave up again. So till here the function is concave down. If you see, till here the function is concave down till here. From here the function is again concave up. So I'll go with D for Delhi should be the answer. But as I said, please solve all these questions sincerely, not looking here and there. Calculator means you can use the Desmos calculator that I gave it to here. So that you'll be able to solve all these questions. Please solve all these questions. I'll see you in the next class. By the time you come to next class, you need to complete all these questions. Solutions are also there. Please check your solutions. Okay. Next, I'll see optimization and linear approximation, related rates. And all this, if you do, then piecewise functions also. Piecewise is okay. Riemann sums. Yeah, we'll do Riemann sums on 2 classes because most important. So many questions have come. Then we can start on the class. So next around 10 classes, we can complete differentiation. Then we can start integration. So it will take 10 more classes. Completion of syllabus is easy, but you need to practice. Practice. I'll see you in the next class. Take care.